everyone, welcome to Lexan TV. And of course, this is our final episode for 2021. We're going to close things off for the Tourism Awareness Month with a fantastic feature with the lovely Shadel and Nyack, Compton. You know her as the Managing Director of Belmont Estate, and she is also Culinary Ambassador right there in Grenada. She's going to chat all about the pandemic, the effects of the pandemic on our tourism product, and she's also going to get to whip up something in the kitchen that's truly nutritious, tasty, and 100% local ingredients served. Here's my feature with Culinary Ambassador, Shadel Nyack Compton.
Hey everyone, I'm Grenadian James, and you're watching Lexan TV, where it's all about life.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, this is the final episode for 2021. I know it's been a bit of a rugged ride for us all, but let me tell you, we are ending this season of Lexan TV on a very high note and a very inspirational note. For those of you who may have been following the content on the page, remember the Tourism Awareness Month would have closed off last month, but we're taking it a little further. We're pushing it, we're extending it just a tad bit with this amazing lady. She's finally made it to Lexan TV, and let me tell you, I already put in my request that we're going to make our way up to Belmont Estate in St. Patrick's. So joining me today, as we close things off, I have none other than the Managing Director of Belmont Estate. And now she also wears another hat. She wears so many hats. She's also Culinary Ambassador here in Grenada. Most of you know her, and if you don't know her, she's with me. Shadel Nyack Compton. I'm so happy to have her here with me today. How are you doing? Welcome to Lexan TV. I always wanted to say this to you. Welcome to Lexan TV, Shadel.
Thank you so much, Lexan. It's really great to be here. I've been looking forward to being on Lexan TV. So today is the day, and what better day as we celebrate Tourism Awareness Month. And I must say congratulations to you, Lexan, because I've been following your stories for Tourism Awareness Month, and I've learned a lot and I've really enjoyed them. I mean, I was surprised. I did not know how groundnut sugar cake was made. And wow, that video was explosive. I could feel the groundnut sugar cake in my face. So great job on that. And the managed waters, the saltfish and provisions, they were also visual, and they gave a true indication of what authentic Grenadian cooking is like. And I loved it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And you know what? I have to also say hearty thank you to the GTA, the Grenada Tourism Authority, because they were the ones who really spearheaded the effort with all the incredibly produced videos. I was so happy to just get to share it on my platform. And yes, I agree, the groundnut sugar cake, just seeing all the magic happen, and you're like, wow.
Yes. Really, we all have to say thanks to GTA. I mean, there has been so much happening lately, and Grenada is really coming to the fore in world tourism in many areas. And we're so excited that culinary tourism is one of them.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about your home, Belmont Estate. And I know there is a phenomenal product that you have over there.
My Grenada box is a COVID project, and it came out of the first shutdown when all of tourism was so very quiet, and a lot of our businesses, had gone to a standstill, and we were looking for opportunities to generate business for ourselves and for other entrepreneurs as well. And of course, taking your business to the World Wide Web is the way to go these days. So we created this concept of having a Grenada box, a curated box with several items from Grenada that would give our friends in the diaspora, our guests who couldn't visit, a taste of home. So we're actually celebrating our first anniversary this December. So far, we have featured 3 boxes and about 45 products and 21 producers and entrepreneurs.
Wow.
So this year we are featuring our very famous Cocoa Crunch by Debbie Mason.
Yeah.
It's really a very adorable product. I mean, you can have it on your cereals. You can just eat it as a snack, in yogurt. It's great. And how do we celebrate Christmas without vanilla essence from Moses Essence? So that's a winner, de la Grenade, and some of the delicious products that are created there, the nutmeg jelly. And of course, what is Christmas without sorrel? And we found this amazing sorrel syrup that's really so very tasty, and of course gives that very special Grenadian feel to Christmas. What's Christmas without a black cake? This black cake is made right here at Belmont Estate, and it is oh so good. It's actually available on the local market as well in many supermarkets, and of course it can be ordered here at Belmont Estate. We just created this new chocolate. It's called Dark Spice. It's a 60% dark chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. It's a classic, and it has already become a hit. And there are several other things like Baron's pepper sauce. We have ground nutmeg, cocoa balls. We have guava cheese and tamarind balls from a young producer in the area. Our cocoa powder, which we're going to be using today, and other products as well. So we're very excited about it, and it has received great reception in the diaspora. Our people are looking forward to the box this year, so we invite you to log on to www.mygrenadabox and order your My Grenada box for yourself or for your loved one as a special Christmas gift. So we're really happy to be able to take other entrepreneurs with us on this journey. We are trying to build the site out to a Grenada marketplace where you'd find almost anything from Grenada. Wow. The next box is going to be a Valentine's box. And so that one is going to be very special with candles and, body care items for your loved ones. So we're asking people to look out for that. We're going to be using many of the talented producers here on the island for that box. You can call us at 4429524, or you can email us at info@belmontestate.gd for your box. But it is mostly a box for the US market. Yes. It can be ordered from Canada and the UK as well, but it is mostly designed for the US market.
Gotcha. But it's fine. What is excellent, and I think it's so brilliant, that you get a host of local producers who get their moment to shine being part of the package. Just imagine the box heads out to the UK or the US. You put your product in there, the label is there, and it just screams everything Grenada. Everything.
Yeah, I love Grenada.
That is excellent. It's a sad time, but there's so much good coming out from this. Just look at My Grenada box. Just look at Lexan TV.
Yes.
And all the other entrepreneurs who have started business under pressure, so to speak. Yeah. But let's talk about the nutrition shift. The big shift of folks just being more aware, more conscious about what we consume.
Absolutely. Well, I think with the pandemic, it has really shown us on a global scale how insecure our food industry is. We have seen, that there has been a shortage of good food. And so the focus now is on getting better quality food. And so this is a tremendous opportunity for us here in Grenada. We have the land, we have good soil, we have rainfall, we have great weather, and we already have a host of products that are really high in nutritional content. We're big on spices, on herbs, so many things that we have gone back to know, like the ginger and the turmeric and the big thyme and the bay leaf and all of these things that are already growing here. It has certainly given us a greater awareness and appreciation for the wealth of high nutritional foods that we have on the island, and the need for us to go back to eating the way we did many years ago and eating less of the packaged nutrient whole foods that we have become accustomed to. I think it is a great time for Grenada and for our agriculture industry really to focus on us being food secure, on producing mostly organic foods, on really expanding our value-added industry, because of course we can produce a lot. There's only so much we can consume on the island as fresh food, but there's a tremendous opportunity for businesses to thrive into getting into food manufacturing. And we have a huge diaspora out there. We have guests also who have come to love Grenada's food. And there are a world of foodies out there, and a world of people now who are concerned about their health and wellness and are focusing on foods that can give them that. So I say, Grenada, we have to move forward with a new thrust towards agriculture. I'm happy to see that our government is really putting agriculture to the fore. And I'm hoping that our private sector gets on board too, and we start producing more food, but also good, healthy, high quality, nutrient-rich food in Grenada.
Spoken like a true culinary ambassador. I love it.
I have a great garden at home. My kids have their own gardens, and we're all farming. We're doing much more in terms of farming on the estate. But even young people are getting into farming now, and I think that's really exciting. Ginger is big. There are a lot of young people who are getting into planting ginger, and also there is a shift towards the old traditional herbs that we've kind of put aside. Yeah, we all using the ginger and the turmeric and stuff, but the things like the ven and the man-better-man and all of those herbs, that the kojo roots, that are good for building immunity. We're now going out into the bushes and trying to find those. I have to highlight this book that was co-authored by Dr. Guido Marcel, and he is the #1 resource person here on the island in terms of our trees, our food, and our plants. There's so much. We have a wealth. We are so rich in herbs and traditional herbs that are good for our wellness and our health and our well-being. So we just have to go out there and find them and try to change our lifestyle to incorporate more of those, those good foods into our diet.
I so agree. Totally agree. Folks, I hope you heard that. We need to do it. We can't just say we got to do it as well. You know what? It's going to be better for you. It's going to be better for your health. It's going to be better for your well-being. Everything. That's fantastic. So let's move on to a moment where our tiny gem in the Caribbean was voted the first ever culinary capital. I mean, when I saw the title, I am like, what?
I think it is absolutely fantastic and well-deserved. I think we as Grenadians, we have not paid attention to the richness of our culinary heritage and the value of what we have. We have all grown up in kitchens with our mothers and our grandmothers. We have cooked food outside on the coal pot, on the fireside, and we have taken these things for granted. But these are traditions that have been passed down from generations. And thank God, we still embrace a lot of them in our homes and in our cooking. So why not celebrate it? I mean, we are so blessed with all of this great food, and then all of these spices and herbs and wonderful things that we can incorporate in our cooking, and we do. And then we have all these, these traditions, these, ways of cooking, cooking on the fireside, on the coal pot, of roasting corn, of making an oil down by the road with our friends and our family, of corn soup, of cuckoo and, saltfish and callaloo. And,
I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry myself. I grew up with a mortar and pestle, and we used to pound saltfish. It would make the best choker. So this roasted saltfish, you would pound that with garlic and onions and some chives and thyme, and it made the best choker with some coconut oil, my word. And you did the same thing with cornfish and corn jacks and smoked herring. These are the things that we grew up with, and we just thought them to be pretty ordinary. So how fantastic it is now that the World Food Travel Association has recognized us, because we have so much value in this authentic way that we cook, and how we celebrate food with festivals and family gatherings and, roadside celebrations and all of these things that we just take for granted. I mean, look at the fact that a traditional crop like cocoa, which for many years we farmed and we fermented and dried and polished and we sent away. Now it has become a tree-to-bar food that we celebrate with the chocolate festival, and the Saraka and the festivals in Carriacou, the Maroon and the Big Drum and all of that are celebrated with food. I mean, it's just really amazing that we've had so much richness here and we never really understood it. And now, our eyes are open. So it's an incredible opportunity for us to recognize and stand tall, and recognize all of our value. It's an incredible opportunity for marketing for Grenada. Imagine all the foodies who are now coming here. And it gives us an opportunity to raise the bar, to really get our game on. And so that we make our foods more intense, we make sure we have all our spices right so that people can taste the flavors that they have come to know us for. It's part of our branding. And it gives us also an opportunity for our economy to thrive. I think that's most important. This is something that can be taken right down to the community level, where in our homes we can invite people to eat, like Kennedy Roberts and his family is doing so very well. Yes. This can be done right around the island, I think it gives an incredible opportunity, as I said before, for value-added production. And I really hope to see that we put things in place so that entrepreneurs get the support they need to manufacture food products. It's really needed, and this is something that can really help to drive our economy, especially in a time like this that is still so uncertain. We need to be producing food that we can export.
That we can export and we can take care of ourselves and our own.
Yes.
Win-win.
Yes.
Win-win. Shadel, you are standing in a perfect place. I know you're going to be whipping something up. Before we go to a commercial break, let us know what you're going to be preparing for us today.
Yes. So I'm going to be making a beetroot and goat cheese salad with a cocoa powder and passion fruit dressing. And it's going to be so yummy.
Goodness.
And healthy too.
And healthy too. Win-win again. Folks,
yes.
Do not move. When we come back, we're going to continue this fantastic final episode. Of course, it's a special We Cooking and Tourism Awareness Month episode right here on Lexan TV. We'll be right back after this. Welcome everyone, I'm Lexan Fletcher and this is Lexan TV. Now the Lexan TV platform is home to many great series. There's a Life Champion series and of course General Lifestyle.
This is a career, this is not just about storytelling.
It is a true passion.
Keep doing what you love to do.
I have never chased after money.
You want to leave this world having made a contribution.
But don't forget, there's also food and cuisine. So there's the We Cooking series as well.
I like to cook the curry.
And coming soon, the Life Balance podcast. I'm really excited about that one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Remember to click like, share, and on our YouTube channel, subscribe today. Welcome back. Certainly hope you are enjoying this special episode. And right now we're going to continue. This is a tasty one indeed. I have Shadel Nyack, Compton. She's going to be whipping something up in the kitchen at her location at Belmont Estate. Shadel, I know you gave us a little insight as to what you're preparing. And at this point in time, all I will say is take it away.
Thank you, Lexan. So I thought that I would use some of the products that we make here at Belmont Estate to share with you. And one of our treasured products is our goat cheese. So we're very proud of the goat cheese we do here at Belmont, and we have actually 6 flavors. We do a plain goat cheese, which is the chef's favorite because you can flavor it in any way. But we also have garlic and chive. We have an Italian blend that is to die for. We have red hot pepper, my personal favorite because I am a pepper lover. And we also have a cracked pepper. have a chocolate oats cheese as well that can be used as a savory. And we do make a lot of desserts with goat's cheese and chocolate as well. So I'm going to twin that goat's cheese with chocolate, and I'm going to prepare for you a beetroot and goat's cheese salad using the pure plain goat's cheese. And I'm going to make a dressing with our cocoa powder. And I'm going to also use olive oil and some honey, a little bit of salt, and the primary herb that I'm going to use is cilantro. Now, cilantro is a favorite of mine, and mostly because I do a lot of Indian cooking, and it's a herb that's used in Indian cooking a lot. We don't seem to have a lot of it here in Grenada. It's very fragrant, very flavorful, and it is also a very nutrient-rich herb. So in Grenada, we're more familiar with Shadel, and Shadel, I would say, is the mother of cilantro. I mean, this is, wow, it has the most amazing fragrance. You know that we use it in a lot of the fish dishes and making sauces. And it's just a very, very handy herb to have in your kitchen. So for this salad, if you don't have cilantro, you can use the Shadel. It's a good substitute. Just use the young leaves. So I have the salad already prepared. I will tell you that. But this is the cheese that we use. And this cheese crumbles very well. So, and I mean, this thing is, it's really a very delicious food. It's high in nutrients. It's, and it's really a favorite. It's it's a very tasty food as well. Here I have cocoa powder. And as you know, cocoa powder is rich. Cocoa is rich in antioxidants. And of course, also our cocoa nibs. I'm going to top the dish with that. These are our cocoa products. Cocoa nibs and powder, and I'm going to use a little bit of nutmeg. I think that every Grenadian has nutmeg in their kitchen, but for those of you who are in the diaspora or who are not in Grenada, we have this delicious, this great box. It's our Spices of Grenada box with many spices here. We have cinnamon, mace, nutmeg, bay leaves, ginger, and turmeric, and you can get your nutmegs from that box as well. So this is what the salad looks like.
Oh, delicious. Oh,
on a bed of lettuce. And we have the beets and the goat's cheese on top. And so now I'm going to drizzle some of the dressing that I've already made. And as I said before, the dressing was a mix of cocoa powder, olive oil, passion fruit juice, lemon juice, little salt that I'm going to add here. And we mix this all together. And we will drizzle this over the dish. Now, many times we're very used to using chocolate as a sweet and not as a savory, but chocolate also makes very good savory dishes. It can be used on meats. We make a jerk chicken with cocoa powder and chocolate here at Belmont Estate. It can also be used for making salad dressings, as you see that I have done here. I'm going to now sprinkle some of these nibs, and I'm going to end with a little bit of chives. And the best of all, I would say, is the cilantro. So I think I should taste it. Like, Sam, what do you think? If you were here, we would taste it together.
You know what? I feel so left out right now.
A burst of flavor with good contrast with the textures of the beet, the cheese, and the cocoa nibs that give a nice crunch to it. So you have the sweetness of the beet against the nice acid tones that you have in the salad dressing. along with that chocolate, and it really, really comes together very well. And I think it's a nice dish you can have as a complete meal or as a side dish as well. So
absolutely delicious. I can tell. Before we fully wrap up, Shadel, what do you envision for 2022 for a beautiful destination, Shadel?
I think we have really learned a lot over the last year and a half of this pandemic, and we've seen the toll that it has taken on our lives, on loved ones, on our health, and of course on the economy. And so we have learned a lot of lessons. And although there may be things that are uncertain, I think we are better poised to be ready for 2022 than we were a year ago. So things are opening up. We are becoming used to this new normal, and we are recognizing that we have to live with this situation now, and we're putting things in place for that. It's really exciting to see cruises back, to see more land guests as well on shore, that hotels are open, to see our taxi operators and tour operators in business again, and that we're seeing tourists moving around the island. It means that there's, the economy is going to be stimulated, there's more happening, and it's just a great time for us. When you twin that with the fact that we have received this incredible designation as a culinary capital of the world, and the entire world is looking at food production and sustainability and high quality food, I think it just positions Grenada in an incredible place. And we now have to take the opportunity that this whole situation has given us to produce more, to produce healthy foods, to ensure that our processing is right, that we follow good protocols so that people can really come here and enjoy the food that we produce. And not only to enjoy the food, but to enjoy Grenada in a safe space, because we have been so meticulous in how we have managed this crisis. I think that people can come here with confidence, knowing that we have really done our best to preserve this space for our people and for guests as well. So I think the future looks good. I'm excited about it, and we're all better poised to move forward. And we just have to grab hold of this opportunity, I think, that God has given us. I think one of the things that has come out of this is that our faith is strengthened, and we are recognizing how dependent we are on God, and that's a positive thing. So I'm looking forward to us just welcoming more visitors back to Grenada so they can come and just enjoy our scrumptious meals, engage in superb adventure, and just have a totally satisfying experience here in Grenada. And for us at home, I am just embracing the fact that we now are celebrating this island that we call home, that has so much to offer us, that we have really had to stay here. For those of us who traveled a lot, this experience of staying here in Grenada and enjoying it, of taking a hike with Simon or hiking on your own, getting into the interior and just enjoying the air, the sunlight, the beautiful views, and bonding with each other, so that we're just sharing the love and making Grenada a more superb place for each other and for our guests to enjoy. One of the greatest gifts that we have to offer here in Grenada is our people. Right. The love, the warmth, the way that we embrace our visitors. It's something that is really authentic to us and that we are known for. So I think all of these things have been accentuated during these COVID times, and we certainly have more to offer. This time has also brought out a lot more innovation. We're seeing young people producing more. There's more technology, there's more happening online, there's more in agriculture, there's more manufacturing and production. So, at the end of the day, I am hoping that we are going to be better positioned and ready to face whatever 2022 brings for us.
Thank you so much. Thank you to your special camera lady. Special hello to
She has been awesome. She was also a taster.
She is amazing. And you know what? Before I leave, I have to shout out my good friend Dwayne Thomas. I've known
Yes.
him as a photographer extraordinaire, and now I heard he's a farmer extraordinaire. So let me tell you,
Absolutely.
Dwayne, hats off to you, sir.
Yes. And
Well,
Dwayne
thank
is
you.
really doing so very well. He's really become an expert ginger producer. So if you're looking for ginger, organic ginger, you can check Dwayne. And he's teaching his daughter to farm as well. And he's giving advice to other young persons who are farming. I'm really, really proud of him and just proud to support, happy to be able to support his business and to, push him on and to encourage his adventure in farming.
Absolutely. And Shadel, to you, thank you to your amazing team at Belmont Estate. I look forward to sitting and chatting with you in person. And thank you for being such a ray of sunshine and bringing so much positive energy on the show today. Thank you. I totally enjoyed this. Thank you so much.
Let's hats off to you and all that you do to promote Grenada. I mean, you're an extraordinary ambassador for Grenada and a beautiful one as well. And so eloquent and so full of passion for your people and for your country. And we just really applaud you and celebrate you and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And to the team at GTA, Ms. Petra Roach and her team, thank you so much for really catapulting Grenada, to greater heights out there in the international marketplace. We're very excited, looking forward.
Shadel, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic.
Thank you. Hugs.
Yes.
Tight hugs.
Hugs. Take good care. And
God bless you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. That was a final episode for 2021. Thank you so much to Culinary Ambassador Shadel Nyack Compton for making some time and bringing so much energy and life to the show. And also to the folks at GTA, the Grenada Tourism Authority, the great team at Georgia Emery and everyone. Thank you so much for connecting. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing the culinary videos on the Lexan TV platform. To supporters and sponsors, thank you so very much. I want to say hats off to each and every one of you who believe in the product of Lexan TV. Thank you so very much. And to my guests, for everyone, from the beginning of the year to now, can you believe we've made a year already and we're going into where we get to share more content with you, add more content, add new ideas, add new concepts. I'm so excited for what 2022 is in store for Lexan TV and getting to share that with you. And to each and every one of you who check in from time to time, whether it's every Sunday at 11 o'clock or on our YouTube channel, whenever you get the time to check in to see what's cooking on Lexan TV. I really appreciate your time, your support, and your motivation as well. You keep motivating me to continue putting out the content that I'm so passionate about. I want to urge you to stay tuned though, because the next couple of weeks we've got some great folks coming on board. Look out for a little trivia question popping up here and there. You may have to answer something. Of course, the first person to answer correctly will get to win something for December. So I'm very excited and I look forward to that. I want to say special hello also to a gentleman by the name of John Otley. Mr. John Otley, I do appreciate your time, man. You stop in every minute, every hour. I really appreciate your time and your feedback. And to each and every one of you, cannot stop saying thank you. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. From all of us here at Lexan TV, this is not my final message for 2021, but do stay tuned. Okay? You never know. You just never know. Thank you so much for Island meeting again. Take good care of yourself and your family. Be safe and stay tuned to Lexan TV, of course, where it's all about life. Take care. God bless.